This video is some more semester 2 review. This is for surface area and volume. These topics were in module 10. Again, up in the notes section, all I'm really going to put is some formulas. Sorry, I try and get that to focus for you guys. There we go. And remind you what they are. So surface area, how we find that. We find area of all 2D faces and add them together. Now, so like if my faces of a pyramid are triangles, I just find the area of those triangles and add them together. Find the area of the bottom, add it together. Now, we do have a couple weird shapes, right, that have some round surfaces. So for cylinders, okay, we have that wraparound surface. We call that the lateral area, which is 2 pi r h. So that is, I'm just going to draw the lateral area is just that part, just the wraparound part, okay? So not the circle. So to find the total surface area, I would add on those two circles, okay? For a cone, okay, again, we have this like wraparound part that we have a formula for. That is our lateral area. So for a cone, that is pi r L. And remember, L is the slant height. And again, that's just for that wraparound curved part. To get the total surface area, I would add on the circle of the bottom too. Okay? Volume is the space that fills an object, okay? And so we have some formulas for that. So for cylinders and prisms, our volume formula is area of the base times the height. So remember, big B is our base area. So big B changes depending on what shape our base is. For cones and pyramids, it is the same thing as this one, but divided by 3. And then lastly, we have a sphere. Oh, sorry, I forgot sphere over here. Sphere is 4 pi r cubed over 3. Sorry, I'm going to add sphere here as well. Here, let's do this. Those are all my volume ones. So for a sphere, the surface area is equal to 4 pi r squared for a sphere. Okay. Let's find a couple surface area and volumes for these 3D figures. Okay, so we have a cone plus a cylinder. Okay, so let's start with surface area. So my surface area of this figure is the lateral area of the cone. Lateral of the cone plus the lateral area of the cylinder plus that bottom circle. Now, I would not count this circle because I can't touch that one, right? The cone is like glued to the cylinder. I cannot touch that one. So I'm going to find these guys and then add them all together, okay? So let's start with the lateral area of the cone. So cone, LA equals, so for a cone we got pi RL. So we've got pi, radius is 7, times L. Okay, so this right here is the L. This is not our slant height. That's our actual height. So I'm going to have to do some Pythagorean theorem to find L. So I'm going to do 7 squared plus 12 squared equals L squared. 49 plus 144 equals L squared. Add those together. We got 49 plus 144. So we got 193 equals L squared. Take the square root. So L of 193, is 13.89. All right. So I'm going to do pi times 7 times 13.89. Because I already have a decimal included, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and multiply all of these together. So I've got pi times 7 times 13.89 gives us a lateral area of 437.40. Okay, so that's the cone. Now we got to add on the lateral area of the cylinder. So we've got our lateral area of a cylinder is right here, 2 pi r h. Okay, so we've got 2 times pi. My radius of the cylinder is also 7. The height of the cylinder is 18. And again, because I am combining it with something with not pi, I'm going to go ahead and put pi in my calculator. So I've got 2 times pi times 7 times 18, 791.68. And then lastly, we have the circle on the bottom, which is pi r squared. So I get 49 pi, which is 153.94. Okay, so our surface area is add all those together. So surface area is equal to 437.40 plus 791.68 plus 153.94. Add all those together to get our surface area. All right, so we got 437.0 plus. All right, we got 1,383.02. And this is a type of area, so it has square centimeters. Okay, we're also asked to find volume. So our volume is volume of the cone plus volume of the cylinder. Okay, so our volume of the cone is area of the base times the height divided by 3. Okay, so volume of the cone, area of the base. Okay, so my area of the base is a circle. So it's pi times 7 squared times the height. So our cone, our height is 12 divided by 3. Okay, the cylinder is area of the base. So pi r squared. So pi times 7 squared times the height. The height of the cylinder is 18. Okay, these ones I can leave in terms of pi. So I'm going to get 7 squared times 12. Oh, sorry, I didn't do that. There we go. Divided by 3. So the top one is 196 pi. This one, 7 squared times 18, so 49 times 18, is 888 pi. Add those together and we get volume to be 196 plus 882, which is 1,078 pi. So I left this one in terms of pi because I wasn't having decimals with pi. We have a whole number with pi. Volume is units cubed. So there's our volume. All right. I know I took up a lot of room on that one. Sorry. Okay. Next one, we have a pyramid. Surface area is 4 triangles plus 1 square, right? All right, so the triangle, to find the area of a triangle, is base times height divided by 2. So I need to find this guy, right? That's the height of the triangle, which is also the slant height of the pyramid. So I'm going to find that. So if I drop this right down, that's going to be 4. So we know that this is 4. My height is 9. We can find L. So L squared equals 4 squared plus 9 squared. Okay, so we got 16 plus 81. So L squared is 97. Take the square root. And we get 9.85. All right, so now the area of the triangle is equal to 8 times 9.85 divided by 2. So I'm going to type that in. So 9.85 times 8 divided by 2. So one triangle is 39.4. Okay, we have 4 of those. So our total surface area is 4 times this plus the square, right? And the square is just 8 times 8, which is 64. So our total there, so I'm going to multiply that one by 4 and then add on the 64. So we got 221.6 square centimeters. So that is our surface area of that pyramid. Okay? Now we have the volume of the pyramid. Volume is area of the base times the height divided by 3. Area of the base is 8 times 8, which is 64. So we've got V equals 64 times the height, not the slant height, divided by 3. Okay? So when we do that, 64 times 9 divided by 3, we get 192. And there is our surface area and our volume of the pyramid.